I begin?
All right. Thank you all for YouTube and Facebook. The love session is going live in T-minus 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes. The art of courtship.
This could be the end. Never as a human face, cut so deep into my heart. Baby, this fear running through my mind is what's keeping
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 1 minute. The art of courtship. The love session.
I don't wanna go there, baby. I don't want to chase you away, and I don't want you to think less of me. Holding back can be a big mistake, and the pressure keeps on building. We don't have to kiss. We don't have to kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Adelaide from Airport. We are going to take you
would like to welcome you to love session. Please enjoy.
Session. Welcome to the love session. Welcome to the love session. The love session.
All right, thank you all for tuning in to the Love Session podcast. Tonight's topic, the art of courtship. So I'm going to go over some tips and tricks on how to navigate the waters of courtship on the love session. Coming to you live on Facebook and on Twitter. YouTube. The love session. So if you don't have your drink, fix you some. Sit back and relax. And I hope you enjoy the message tonight. Courtship. So people could be like, what is the art of courtship? Courtship is when you are going through the getting to know phase of somebody. And you're showing your intentions and intent with that individual. And now, the love session.
Love session.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in to the Love Session podcast. This is your boy, Jeremy J. Roxon, coming to you live on YouTube and Facebook. So, if you all haven't noticed, I'm a little bit brighter tonight. So I've been blessed with some equipment. Shout out to my boy, Milk. Appreciate you. Thank you for your service, my D. So he blessed me with some lights. So my room is a little bit dark right now. Back screen's coming soon. So work in progress. Thank you all for tuning in with me on the Love Session podcast. So tonight's topic, the art of courtship. See me, I'll be like, what is courtship? What that is? What does that entail? So basically, the art of courtship is you getting to know somebody, you spending time with them, going places, and you're basically going through the filler motion. I want to say filler motion. You're going through the phase of getting to know one another, doing different things, learning about likes and dislikes, filling out to see if you all are going to be a good match or not. So courtship. So I'm going to read to you all the definition of courtship. So by Webster, courtship is a period during which a couple develops a romantic relationship, especially with a view to marriage. Okay, so let's read that again for those. So what is courtship? A period during where in which a couple develop a romantic relationship, especially with a view of marriage. So courtship is not for the happy meal phases of your life. So some of y'all might be like, "What is a happy meal phase?" Excuse me. And yes, I got hand sanitizer on deck. Uh, bring this over here. See. So even though I'm at home by my damn self, you never know. You never know. So courtship is has a deeper meaning. So courtship is not for just, oh, okay, I'm trying to smash and dash. You're wasting your efforts. Courtship is actually putting in meaningful time to develop a relationship with the end goal of marriage. So, excuse me. So you're like, dang, marriage. That's real deep. Some of us are not in that phase in our life. And shouts out to you. Be honest to yourself. You know, everybody has seasons. 4 seasons in a year. And you got to be able to reap, plant, wait, grow, and harvest. So, what phase in your life are you? Okay. Are you in the smash and dash season? You know, right now, this is coupon season, what people call them. So, where people try to intentionally get in relationships around the holidays so they can have somebody to bring to family functions and get gifts, which is jacked up. Yeah, I'm feeling you. I think we need to go to the next step, and you go through the rigmarole to put on the parts to get what you want, and which is jacked up. But you know, there's a lot of people who do it. I don't think I've ever been guilty of doing it. Hey, what up, Reggie? Shout out to Reggie tuning in. Appreciate you. And you married, so you already know about the courtship. So basically, courtship is you feeling somebody, you think they're worthy of being a part of you. So you're actually putting in the energy, time, and effort to develop that relationship with the intent of marriage. So I'm single. Um, I'm dating. I have dated. I am currently dating. And dating and courtship can go hand in hand if that person you feel is worthy of that connection to you. So, how do you know if somebody's deemed worthy of courtship? So, don't think it's going to be a picture perfect relationship because it's not. Everything is not picture perfect. If you got a picture perfect relationship, run, run. Everything ain't going to be perfect. There's always something underlining that eventually is going to come out. So, I'm not going to say don't run, but you know, you have to be able to put in work. And then a lot of time we're in this cookie cutter phase of relationships where I want to be like the people on social media, the reality people, and if he do this, I'm bounced. And you wonder why in a relationship you're not married. You know, there's certain things that you have to be willing able to work through. Okay. And if you think Big Mama them and your aunties and uncles who've been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years, then go through nothing, you're out your mind. You're out your mind. They went through some fear phase where Nana said, "You know what? I'm sick and tired of him. He don't do the extra things that I feel that my girlfriends are getting from their husbands." And she wanted to step out, and a lot of y'all didn't know she stepped out. You know, you got family members who you think somebody is their daddy, but it really ain't their daddy. Everybody got that. Some of y'all got the Jacksons going on. The two brothers will commit over women, and they got two children, and they don't know whether your uncle's your daddy's your uncle. The world ain't perfect. Are you willing to go through it? Are you willing to put in that work to get the end goal? That's the question. And so you kind of feel your way out through the courtship. Okay, so with me, uh, recently I've been dating people with social anxieties. I don't know why this has happened or is going on. Hey, it is what it is. And I actually went over a topic of social anxieties, and you have to be able to deal with them. It's like dealing with a child, not calling them children, but you have to be able to deal with the changes of things. Whether or not you feel it's rational or not, your goal as being that partner and developing that relationship is to be understanding of them and to make them feel comfortable so they can talk to you. You want to keep everything in house because when people start confiding in people outside of the relationship, you're starting to, whether you know it or not, wedges. And so a wedge become a foot, a hand, a finger become a hand become a foot become a thigh, leg, half the body, three-fourths the body, then she gone or he's gone. So you have to really try to make or create a environment that that individual that you're pursuing that you want to be with feels comfortable enough to be able to open up to you. Um, and sometimes, fellas, we can be little jerks. I ain't gonna even lie. Sometimes you might think, "Damn, why she complaining? She always talking about something," but it's not in our place to try to justify how she's feeling because her feelings are that her feelings, and it's not our place to try to say, "Hey, this or that," necessarily, but it is our place as being a confidant to try to help them through what they're going through. And so, and a lot of times, a lot of young guys, well, some of the young guys are doing good. I've noticed that young relationships I've actually had the pleasure of seeing and actually doing good. But by me having my experience, when you have a girl who's all about flashy stuff, that's a run. That's a red flag. Red flag. Jones relationships don't really last long because they always feel that they need to have the bigger best, or if you won't do it or if you can't do it, I'm gonna find somebody who will. And that's not necessarily the right mentality for certain things with materialistic things when it comes to relationships. So but that is a good mentality when it comes to growing. All right. Communication is key. All right. Communicate your feelings, your thoughts, what you want to do. Be frank about your intentions. And a lot of times, a lot of people in our area, or not even just our area, regionally, worldwide, they lie and they kick it. And instead of being straight up, hey, look, I'm dating. You ain't the only one, but I care about you. I want to see if this can go somewhere. Hey, what's up, Byron? Thank you so much for tuning in. You just want to make it so and make it be known because you never know because they might be down for it too. I've been in the poly lifestyle before. I'm not currently in it, but you have to be clear about your intentions. Hey, look, I understand that's your partner. You got to live with him for whatever reasons. When you with him, you handle your business, but when it's us, this is my time. Okay. And you need to understand that when you with me, it's my time. But a lot of people aren't that, but I wouldn't say mature. A lot of people can't handle a lifestyle like that. Uh, you know, and that's your choice, that's your decision. But some people have a more broader spectrum when it comes to experiencing love, and if that's what you want to do, be upfront about it. Uh, don't lie to people. And then if you dabbled in it, but you like somebody and they're not into it, uh, you have to come to a decision. Hey, am I going to participate in this, or is this person worth what I feel is worth developing into a relationship where I can actually see myself with her in the future, marriage, living together, possibly children. So when you get to that point and you realize what you're trying to do, that's when you're able to go to the next phase. So courtship. So the number one thing with courtship is coming up with things to do, different things to do. There are several things to do, and I know we're in a COVID state, COVID mentality. Everybody's trying to stay safe, but social distancing, and yet trying to love at the same damn time. And there has to be some type of wiggle room. So, what can I do during COVID courtship wise. Okay, there's several things. Um, if you're able to go to her spot, uh, do things there and switch it up. Okay, I come over here, we do something over there, watch a movie, play games, talk, question games, and then the next time you come over here. But then some people have situations where they want to be with you, but they have younger children. They're around their parents who are at risk, have underlying issues. And she's like, you know what? I messed with you the long way. I want to try to make something, but I just don't want to open up my bubble necessarily by having you come through. I'll come to you. And you have no choice but to respect that. You got other people, craziness, how you gonna have sex with a mask on? That's crazy. But it, I get it. I get it. I get it. You just gotta figure out what you wanna willing to work through and get through it. So you vetted your person. Okay. This girl seems cool. We got a lot of similar likes. Um, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. With what I've experienced so far, I would like to court her. I think she is worthy of the next step. So you start courting. Go out to places, do a restaurant where you're able to go out and talk and have conversations. And fellas, put her in situations where she has to interact with other people to see how she treat people. Um, is she nice to a waitress? Or is she mean? Those can be red flags. Okay. If I'm buying the food, does she leave a tip? Okay. That could be a red flag as well. Ladies, gentlemen, if somebody is gracious enough to pay for a meal, a common courtesy to show that you're showing a group effort is leave a damn tip. You didn't pay for the bill. Okay. At max, if you're doing 10, 15%, you're looking at $10, $15. On max. On max. That's if you went to Dolphins and he spent about $150 on you. What's wrong with a $15, $20 tip? But a lot of us ain't on Dolphins tip. So, you operate and live within your means and budget. Okay. Fellas, another way to see if this person is vetted or ladies vetted is does the opposite party require that you always go into your pockets for y'all to be together and spend time? Okay, so if they do, that's a red flag. Okay, because best believe, even though times are good, just as the sun rises, the sun is going to set, and times will get lean for everybody. I don't care what your job is. There's always something that's going to happen that's going to have your funds diverted to another area versus where it used to be, and you're not going to be able to do as much things as you used to do. Is that person? Does that person have that character, or is that person about you to be able to handle those lean times? I've been in situations where at the particular job I was working at, I got paid weekly. So I always had a cash flow. On top of my comedy game, on top of side hustles, doing certain things. So I always had cash in and going out to eat, going different places, taking weekend trips. It was nothing, especially when you got over $300 coming in a week after taxes. Not trying to put out what I was making, but I wasn't necessarily hurting. I had my little car note, handling my rent, doing things for the people I needed to do things to do, and I actually had a nice amount of discretionary funds to be able to use. So dating, it was like whatever. Hey, it's coming next week. So, but when that job got low and the unthinkable happened, I got laid off. A lot of people can relate to getting laid off from your job. It became an issue. Now, for years with this individual, always doing things, and it always came out of my pocket. Out of the 2 years we're together, I could literally count on my hand. This big, dang, I got a big hand. Ooh, I didn't want to put that on my hand, but yeah, I got a big ass hand. Ooh, um, so I can literally count on one hand how many times this individual went into her pocket and paid for something. Okay. And it really hurt me when this individual started acting brand new. Like, damn, I helped you with your tuition, and then got your car to impound, and they helped you with overdraft fees, and they helped you with rent several times, cut back on your phone bill. But now when times get a little lean, you can't handle it, you gotta go. And that is something that eventually people can go through. And that lets you know that that individual is not worthy of your time, efforts, and love, basically. So, we got to know our self worth. And we as men are hunters. It's very few men that are comfortable not having a job, not working, just want to sit around the house. We don't call those people men. Those are males. Men get up and get it. We're always moving. We're always thinking about something. We're trying to come in with different cash flow, different angles for us to grow. Me, I want a family. I want me about 2 or 3 little me's walking around. I got me a house. I'm ready to fill it. Yep, you're right, Reggie. Selfish, selfish. And there's a lot of selfish females out there. And I've seen girls actually go ham in Walmart because she had in her mind that she had to have a 18-karat diamond ring. First off, you barely walked out the trailer park. You wouldn't know a diamond if it fell out the sky, but you all of a sudden you got to have this. And everybody was in Walmart was looking at him like, damn, he finna go through with this one. He finna go through it. She walking in, looking at other men. I'm talking about she couldn't even control her eyes walking into Walmart to get the engagement ring. And you can tell the guy had humble beginnings, but he had a good job. I don't know if he was at the shipyard, the oil fields, he had money coming in. And for whatever reasons, he chose her, for better for worse. Maybe she was doing different things to him out of survival because she saw him on the come up. And fellas, we've been through that. You can tell when somebody think you're on the come up, or they mess with you at one point, but because you have the skills necessary for success at the next level, they'll try to attach onto you. Individual I was really in love with. I really wanted to make it work. Doctor gave us some news. You gotta have a baby, or you ain't gonna have no kids. So we went through our ups and downs, our growing pains, but I still had love for her, and still kept in contact. And she came back to me. Like, look, this is what the deal is. Blah blah blah. And me being me, and the feelings I had for her, I tried to make it work again, but it didn't go through. For different reasons. And fellas, that's why the courtship is very important. Ladies, the courtship is very important. You need to be able to put people in different situations to see how they react and to see if they're still worthy. Looks on everything. I'm dating person, saying, you the first big dude I really mess with for real, for real. Okay. I'm honored, you know. But people have things and prerequisites and hindsight and how you view people and how you want people, bodies can change, but hearts and minds, that's something that's has more lastingness, I guess. I think I said that right. Hearts and minds are more solid. And so if they got a good heart and mind and they're not as selfish and they can show you that they can be about you, then maybe somebody or something you would like to build upon. You know, um, I just don't understand how if you're a man, you got a child, um, especially in my area, and the women take it. You'll let him sit on his behind all day playing video games, still sleeping with him, and he lets you go out and work like you his mother. I wasn't raised like that. I that bothers me. Even when I had my downtime, because for years I was a seasonal worker. I was a seasonal worker. I would work catastrophes 6, 7, 8 months out the year, and then I'll be laid off about 4 months. And I actually thought of it as a vacation because I was working hard, grinding, working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, the majority of the time that I was working. And you make a lot of money. But when you're making that type of money, you have to be well with managing your money. And so, thankfully, with my money management skills, I was able to handle my bills, set stuff aside. So when I did get laid off, and then I was getting my unemployment, it was like I didn't stop working, basically. And I was dating somebody out of town, and she actually tried to call my card to my, I just don't think you're a man because you're not working right now. Like, excuse me? Um, I'm not a drug dealer. I don't rob, steal, kill. Even though I'm furloughed from my job, I manage my money to the point where I'm able to handle my bills and still come and see you and spend my money. When I come see you, it's not coming out your pocket. All I ask is that you bring your mind and your body. Hello. Right. Just appreciate your pair, And how you the one going to work and you gonna let this guy get your car, um, and he ain't going to work. He just ride around burning your gas, taking money out your pocket. Probably going smashing other chicks in your vehicle. I haven't seen that before too. So that's what the courtship is. So once you've vetted your person, you've got ideas. Um, Enjoy the moment. You know, a lot of times when we get to people, especially some of the younger people, they always feel they have to be in their phone. Okay. Um, Put it down. If you don't have kids, turn it off. Allow yourself time to detach from the world, social media, so you could be in the now and enjoy the person. Because it's amazing how the demeanor and the atmosphere changes when you don't have outside distractions. You can focus on one another, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. I have a requirement when I go out on a date. Um, Put your phone on silent. If you ain't got kids and no emergencies coming on, put your phone on silent. When we're eating, I want to be able to talk and interact with you without distractions. And vice versa, I put my phone on silent. Boop, boop. And I communicate with my family. Hey, I'm going out with such and such. I'm going to go out here and be like this. If it ain't no emergency, kind of chill back on communications. And everybody's cool with that. I've never had a family member just be like, ooh. And they respect the fact that I communicated with them. And if there's something comes up, if it's not life or death, they know to hold back. And people have to be able to do that and actually do that for yourselves. Detach, detach, detach. But yeah, so the courtship. So you got your ideas. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're at that part. Your ideas. Okay. Communication. What does she like to do? Okay. For me, I'm a big guy. I like to eat. I love to cook. I love to entertain at my house. Hey, man, come through. I'm finna whip up some shrimp Alfredo, spinach, um, spinach dip. I make a bomb spinach dip. Do good with short ribs, um, French toast, pancakes. I made some bomb French toast this morning, and some cooking stuff's gonna come soon. Some mukbangs, but find out what you like. Like the person I'm dating, she actually got a big cookbook. What I was saying, and we want to do some recipes. Hang out, and it's okay to do things like that. Some people like to smoke. If your thing is smoking, shoot, pull up. I might not necessarily participate unless it's him, but enjoy yourself, spend quality time with each other, sit back, catch up, let her smoke you one, You got you a brew. Speaking of brews, brought to you by Roll Tide. And some of you are like, hey, what happened to the cocktail hour? I kind of cut back on a little alcohol. I've been on a little fitness tip. You know, your boy been working out a little bit, just getting a little tight. You know, I'm hit the pump. You up? Yeah, I messed that up. But yeah, so I've been in the gym. Fortunate, about 4 times a week now. So yeah, getting there slowly but surely. Just if you notice my head getting smaller. But yeah. So back to the courtship. You got your ideas and execution. Um, Plan things out. You know, everybody has a time frame, especially when you're dealing with people with children. Lord have mercy. It is a different thing when you're navigating dating and women with children. You know, I wouldn't say I mastered it, but you know, it comes with the territory. And time management is crucial. Okay, crucial. One thing I would say to ladies, if you don't know you only got a certain amount of time with somebody, let's kind of trim off the fluff a little bit. Sometimes, you know, if you come to chill and do other things, okay, we'll watch a movie and other things, you know. But you know, it just all depends. And then sometimes that can get a little I won't say old, never old, but you know, sometimes you want to spice it up. So there are different things. You go to open bars, you know, like the little bars. You got several restaurants out there that got open cantina things. Um, so like we got Taco Mamas in my area. Awesome restaurant. Awesome. If you guys get a chance, holla at Taco Mamas. They got some great food. And then we got different sushi restaurants. You know, a lot of things downtown. They have places, things that you can actually sit on the patio and eat. So you know, there are things to do. And if she wants to be on open spaces, you can do that. You know, a lot of things. Actually, not a lot of things, but a special date when you get to that point, get you some food and go to the pier. You know, not to smash, but actually just to eat and listen to the water and communicate. You know, you can hold one another and talk. You know, that's a very romantic thing when you're able to go to a place where there's water, running water, crashing shores, because it does something to the mindset. It relaxes. It relaxes. Just like my home, I like to be very relaxing. I want to be opening. I want to be open. You know, I want you to feel comfortable. You know, because fellas, the more comfortable the ladies are, the more things can develop, and you really don't have to push necessarily because if that is something on her forefront, it's gonna happen. So just relax. You know, you could be a little managed every now and then, but you know, when at the end of the day, she gonna do what she wanna do. And if she got something on her mind, best believe she gonna come prepared. So, you know, just be you, cool, calm, relax. Or if it's not you, then try to be cool, calm, relax. And just be able to do things. It doesn't have to be over sexualized. And I definitely understand the urgency for men and some ladies too, because it's COVID. So you got somebody in your space. It's been a minute. You're kind of hot and bothered. I get it. It's a part of life, but you don't want to jump the gun and scatter what could be a bird in the hand versus trying to get in that bush. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So you know, what's up, Lorraine? So you know, just chill, relax. It's go if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And you know, I got a friend who think I'm a jump her bones, but it's all good. It's not like that. Um, I actually just want to chill, hang out, you know. And fellas, it's good to be a safe space for people when people can come, relax, and don't have to worry about stuff. You know, I have friends that'll pop up every now and then. You know, been in bad relationships, and when they come, I let them know that I'm not gonna try you. I'm cool. If you sit here, either sing, watch a movie, I might cook something. We're gonna talk, and then either if you drove, you go home, or if you need to ride back home, I'll take you home. So they never have to feel like I'm gonna come there. He gonna try something with me. It's a very safe space because at the end of the day, I'm an uncle, I'm a son, potentially a father. Till I get the DNA test. Until then, I ain't got nothing confirmed. You're like, damn, that sound bad. It's the truth. But I have people who depend on me, and there are a lot of young guys who I interact with that are, whether I know it or not, could be setting an example. So the last thing I need or would like to do is to damage that reputation of me being me. Okay. So treat women as you would like somebody to treat your daughter, your niece, your mother, you know. So that's all I got to say about that. But so you got your execution, you got your ideas. So this since COVID has brought back board games. How many of y'all have gotten back into board games? I know me personally, I bought about 5 or 6 board games. I got at the house. I got Connect Four. I got Sorry. I got Battleship. Uh, plenty of cards. Uno. I gotta get Phase 10. It's bringing it back. So by us being in the house, getting more of that intimate time, and for me, even though it's the pandemic, I grew up like this in the '90s. Okay, we didn't really have cable. Cable wasn't like it is now. We probably had like 20 channels, no HBO, and after a certain time, TV used to cut off. So if you had a whole lot of kids at the house or were doing things at family functions, you were up late. You didn't have TV to watch. You had music to listen to. And you had your games, your board games, your card games. And it's bringing back a positive moment of nostalgia for me personally with this. There's a silver lining with this. By everybody being slowed down, you're learning things about people. And it's so sad how people used to be so busy and overlooking things, but when things slow down and you see certain things that you don't like, instead of communicating about it, people are leaving. And you're not going to be able to hit your 20, 30 year, 40-year mark bouncing every time you feel like something's wrong. You know, um, you got to figure out what you're willing to take and not willing to take. Is this something that I'm willing to work through to be able to get my 20 or 30? So it's possible. You just got to put in the work. And so courtship. Ladies. Men need to be courted too. See my fingers? See this? I'm emphasizing this. These are quotation marks. We need to be courted too. Okay? As men get taken for granted for a lot of things. No. When was the last time when you were a kid? Did you ever tell your dad, "Hey, Dad, thank you for the lights"? Never, never. I know for me, I was very naive. I remember when my dad was ready to fight me when I ate that big piece of chicken. That joker was heated because my mama. If y'all know nothing about my mama, she know how to cut up a chicken and make it last for a family. And when I say she did some magical things, I need me a woman who could cut up a chicken and cook it and make it last. I didn't even know different. We had all them different parts to a chicken, but my mama did her thing. Military family had to handle your business when the money came in, and you had to be able to stretch it. And I'm thankful for the skills uh, passed along, both good and bad. So because at the end of the day, it couldn't have been passed along. You know, um, and I'm not going to go into details about that, about how, for whatever reasons, um, people didn't have that in their life. Um, but yeah, get you a woman that could cut you up a chicken. I need me a woman who cut me up a chicken to fry. But yeah, just women, we need courtship too. What is courtship for a man? Doing little things. If I buy the food, and if it's not on, I got you tip. Leave a tip. Easy. I respect it more if I take you out to eat and you don't have it. And the fact and you say, hey, you know what, J Rock? You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you getting this meal. I will leave a tip, but times is hard. I respect, honor, and love that. Okay, man, don't worry about it. I appreciate the thought, the gesture. It's the principality of it. You know, it gets weird, it gets old quick. When you're always taking somebody out, they can't leave a tip. They might say thank you. Um, but am I not worthy to be something nice to me? Bring me some candy. Well, not necessarily. Don't bring me candy. I'm diabetic. Or if you bring me candy, bring me a little bit. I like dark chocolate. And just do something nice for me. It's not doesn't have to be. Well, I think I'm not just me. For men, do something nice for men. Come up with something out the blue. If you need your calendar, a little TikTok, okay. For every 5 things he do for me, I'm gonna do something nice for him. 6, 7, whatever you come up, do something to show him that you appreciate him. Something. Whether it's just a pair of socks. I thought about you. I was at the store. I was at Dollar Tree. I saw these nice socks. Thought about you. I got your pair of socks. Me being older, I thought my dad was my dad was being facetious, but he was genuinely happy for a good pair of socks because my dad was a working man. He was on his feet all day. Just do something nice. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. So, and once you going through the courtship, you're able to grow. Okay, and the more you grow, hold on. Un momento. Hey, I'm doing the podcast. Let me call you right back. You okay? I'm done. I'm doing my podcast. Let me call you right back. All right. Bye bye. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. It happens. But yeah, calling to check up on me. So that's the beautiful thing of courtship, growing together. Okay, building relationships and learning that individual. Um, it's not necessarily what they can do for you in the materialistic realm, but what can they do for you in the growth of you as an individually, spiritually, emotionally? Are they nurturing? Are they showing you that they can be your safe space? Okay. Those are things I feel that people should strive for. You need somebody who could be emotionally supportive of you. You don't need anybody tearing you down. Is that person trying to build you up? You can do it. Are they trying to motivate you? Are they trying to help you when they can? It's one thing for people always trying to take from you. There's enough takers in the world. If we don't look at the president, our current situation in politics, it's too many takers right now. What are you doing to change the situation? Okay. What are you doing to make your situation better? What are you doing to make this relationship better? What are you doing to motivate this person to be the best person that they can be that will turn out being the best person for the relationship? You know, hey, good point, Perry. Perry said, what happened to showing me how important I am to you and silencing your phone when we're together? You know, if you ain't got kids or if you're not on call, I had a job when I worked on the Homeland Security. I had to keep my uniform on me and I had to keep my phone on me. And if I was dumb enough to pick up the phone, if something happened, I had 45 minutes to get on site or I lose my job and I get arrested. I don't miss that lifestyle at all. I really don't. But I'd be in a federal facility, somebody called in or whatever. And if I was dumb enough to pick up the phone, I got 45 minutes to get there. If not, Not only am I going to lose my job, I'm going to potentially get arrested for not going to my post, which is crazy. But yeah. So just the little things. Um, just the little things. And it's easy to complain about something. But me, by my grandfather being a Marine, my father being in the Air Force, they taught me to be thinking people. They taught me, instilled in me to be thinking people. Okay, all right, this is a situation. What can you do? What are you willing to do? What options do you have to fix or address the situation? It has to be addressed. How are you going to do it? So that's something I pose to you all as listening to the podcast. Please share it, and hopefully this can touch and bless and spark that little thing of somebody with the current situation. Okay, everything ain't perfect, but get you a little list. I like this about this person. These are the must-haves. Uh, this is what they have, and you know, do's and don'ts, likes, dislikes, deal breakers, and go through it. And once you go through it, ask yourself an honest question. If the shoe was on the other foot, would I meet up to my own standards and be in a relationship? I know that's deep. That's real deep because a lot of girls, I say girls. I really can't call a lot of them women. In my area, I got to have me a baller, but you staying at home with your mama. You got to have somebody who got all their stuff together. You ain't even got a bucket to piss in. But I understand about striving for certain things. But what if the shoe was on the other foot and they held you to that standard? Could you hold up to it? That's something to think about. And a lot of times, the truth hurts. I look in the mirror daily. Um, I'm doing what I'm doing for me, nobody else. Because at the end of the day, you can put all your time in a woman or a man, and if they feel like it's not going somewhere, they can leave you at the drop of a dime. But the key is to be able to make sure that you have enough of you to be able to rebuild and go on. So to recap tonight's topic, the art of courtship, not courtship. All right. So you gotta get your communication down. Find out likes, dislikes, come up with the game plan. Okay. There are several things you can do, both in-house, out-house. Try to switch things up if you can. Take your little trips. It's amazing what you can learn about somebody going on little day trips. I had one date that was pretty awesome. I took this girl to Gulf Shores. We did mini golf. She a little hood chick. Ain't really been no bear. Went through a whole lot of stuff. I was trying to be a good person. Not only did I like her, but show her the other side of the fence, or the other side of the track. Because if you come from a certain background, you only used to this, that, daddy did things, other people, I'm not to get into her business or tell things out. She had it rough for a minute. And I was proud of her of doing what she was doing. Um, she left an abusive relationship, but she eventually went back and just messed. But at that time, she was strong enough to get away, and I respected that. And so she always flirted with me. You are my at work boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, man. I'm single. You single now. And so we seized the opportunity. I took her to Gulf Shores. She never played mini golf. She really ain't never really been at a Pritchard. For real, for real. So a lot of talking. Um, by her coming up through her situations, she thought I was kidnapped. Like, She takes, I'm finna I roll out the car. She was giving the jump out the car while I'm driving. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, I don't know what the hell you taking me. I'm like, girl, I told you I'm taking you to play mini golf. And I had to explain what mini golf was. Oh, okay. And then when we got there, we had a good time. So, and I really hope she's doing well with her current situations. Same individual who hit me up, excuse me, hit me up on social media because her relationship had her block all the guys. And she basically was like, I'm homeless, I'm pregnant, and I need some help. She was trying to get money out of me, and it wasn't going to happen. Nope. But if she was sincere about it, she would have responded back. So I used connections and was able to get her a bed for a battered women's shelter place. So the moons lined up. If you ever dealt with shelters, it's on a first come, first served basis. But for it lined up where, with my connection there, they had a bed for her and her child, and it was a safe space. She'd be able to sleep there. She got food. They'd be able to feed her. Resources to get a job because she didn't have a job at the time. Only catch is no men. No men can come. No men whatsoever. They can't pick you up. They can't drop you off. No men. But with her mentality at the time, she wasn't mature enough to respond back to accept that offer. And so she was in the streets doing what she had to do, basically. And I really hope she's doing better. But, when you have a genuine person, I'm a genuine person. If you reach out to me and ask me for help, I'm going to try my best to help you. Whether or not I can help you or not, because of how I was raised, if I can't do it, who can help me help you? So that's a little sidebar. But yeah, so you got your plan, you execute. And with your courtship, I'm sorry, jump back on subject. With your courting, make sure that you eliminate as many distractions as possible. Now, if you have children, I can understand why you have your phone. I can check it from time to time. Otherwise, if you know that your child is in good hands, put it on silent for 30, 45 minutes. Enjoy the moment now. Don't worry about who calling you. Don't worry about who texting you. For the next 30, 45 minutes, or even if you could go up to 2 hours, that's isolated. You're in a safe space. Enjoy it. Relish in it. Be in the now. And a lot of times people can't do that because of different things. But it is a blessing when you are able to be around somebody who has a place to be a safe space. And it really is a safe space. All right. So thank you all for tuning in for the art of courtship. I really hope that it can help people with the things that I said, with the knowledge that I dropped, and hopefully it can help you in your growth. Because at the end of the day, courtship is not for smashing. Courtship is for building a relationship leading to marriage. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your boy J Rock with the Love Session.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just have landed at Toronto Airport. For your company safety, we give basic menu.
Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate some of my co-workers from past, present, and future. My fraternity brother checking in on me. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Awesome in the music industry. The Love Session.
Enjoy.
Session. Welcome to the love session. Welcome to the love session. The love session. Silk and show how to love somebody. Silk and show how to say I'm sorry. Silk and show how to say Please forgive me. See, show you how to stay alive. Welcome to the love session.
All right, and if you all have or can think of any ideas or topics that you'd like me to talk to about it, drop a comment down in the section below. I definitely look at everything. If you want to email me, you can send an email to jrockssem@gmail.com. Topic or header, the Love Session podcast topics. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. And good night. I think I might hop on this DJ tip for a little bit. Yeah, so I got a couple of people still on here. You know, let's get some jams going on. So I got something for you to get the mood right. So let me know what y'all think about these oldies but goodies. So let's start off with something that the bros know about. Oh yeah. Everybody need a special thing in their lives. Let's get it for beauty.
Sorry, didn't notice you there. Then again, you didn't notice me. So we'll remain passers-by until the next time we speak. I hope that I can make you mine, for another man steals your heart. And once your beauty is mine, I swear we will never be apart. Walks by me every day. Her love are the same. Woman that stole my heart, and beauty is her name. Hoping I can make you mine. Yes, another man steals your heart. Once this beauty is mine, I swear it will never be apart. Oh, say, didn't take much time to think about, but I didn't want to move too fast. 'Cause I knew that when I saw you again, that I wouldn't want to let you pass. 'Cause my eyes have seen the glory in the coming of your smile. So I swear if you ever come round again, please stay for a while. Walks by me every day. Ooh, baby, baby. Her love are the same. Her love are the same. Woman that stole my heart. Beauty's her name. I'm hoping, another man steals your heart. Oh, once that's beauty in my eyes, in my eyes, you are so beautiful. Knock down, I never seen it yet. Tired of your love, ooh, tired of your love. 'Cause you are wonderful. You're wonderful. And I'm dying. You make me see anything you want inside your heart. You can find every day. Oh, her and love are the same. The woman that's stolen my heart. I don't think you hear me. Have you ever had something? I'm hoping I can just couldn't explain. For another that takes your mind and twist it all around. Well, all you can think about was this one thing, or this was her, and beauty is her name. She walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. Oh yeah, and beauty is her name.
Ain't nothing like some Drew Hill to set the mood. On the next one coming up, I'm finna take you back. Real back. Let's give it up for this next R&B group.
Don't talk, just listen.
Oh, yeah.
I have to be honest with you, baby. I lied when I told you I never want to see you again. Can you
please stay, babe?
Just for tonight, and maybe we can do something like make love, watch the sunrise, or listen to JoJo, KC sing us a verse. Slot, baby. That's the monster, baby. Oh, you feel so sexy, so good.
I'm sorry I left you. I left you crying. But since you've been gone, I've been all alone. 'Cause all of my tears, you know they left me drowning. Please, baby, I'm begging for you to stay at home tonight. Baby, won't you just so here we are, just me and you, thinking of the things that we used to do, babe. Tonight's yours, lady, yours and mine. Let's try again to put our trust on the line. But don't start our love again. It could be more than just you know the sun.
to the Underground Poverty Radio. Jeremy J. Watson on YouTube and Facebook. I'm a ride to the cut me off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've done you so wrong, and I really need you to come back home. I'm on my bending knee, I'm begging you, please. No.
Next one coming up. This next one coming up is like one of the juggernaut songs from the 90s with this collaboration coming on. Oh yeah, I went there. Tell me a secret. Shout out to Quincy Jones. The Secret Garden.
Because tonight I want to learn all about the secrets in your garden.
I wanna read your mind, know your deepest feelings. I wanna make it right for you. Baby, show me, let me share the mystery. Oh, come on. Listen to your heart tonight. Come on, make it alright. Yeah. Come on tonight. I know a melody that we could sing together. I've got the secret key to you, baby. Let's make music, harmonizing ecstasy. Come on and sing it to me. Here in the garden, the temptation is so right. Passion can make you fall for what you feel. In the garden, we can make it come alive every single night. Oh, your secret garden. I need to be with you. Let me lay beside you. Do what you want me to all night. Gonna hold you. Ooh, baby, can I touch you there? Come on. I can keep you satisfied, baby. Come on. Ooh-wee, baby. Please, hold on. Come on.
I'll take good care of you. That's what a man is supposed to do. And I'll be there for you all the time. Let your hair down. Let me get you in the mood. Take me with you
into the garden. The temptation gets what you feel. We can make it come alive every night. Oh, here in the garden.
You know, I've never wanted anyone. I've never wanted anyone as much as I want you. I want you to show me, I want you to tell me, I want to feel all the secrets.
If you think I'm gonna take care of you, if you think I got what you need, show me right.
I want us to take our time because we have all night.
If you think I'm gonna be good to you, if you think I like what you do, show me right.
This will definitely get the juices flowing.
If you think I'm gonna take care of you, if you think I like what you need, show me right.
Let me find those secrets.
If you think I'm gonna be
Say this song right here. Johnny Burns. In the 90s, he had all these great voices. The Barge, James Ingram, Albie Shore, Barry White. It's about legends, living legends at the time. But now this next song, coming up is very dear and dear to my heart. If you make you a mix CD, you know you got your little tape. You know that anticipation has been building up. You knew she couldn't wait. I believe this song right here by Neo, Take You There.
You're shaking. Tell me what's the matter, babe? Do I make you a little bit nervous? Girl, don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you, just the opposite indeed. You can let your guard down, baby. You're safe in here with me. If you let me take control, girl, I got you, I swear. More passion than you've ever known. I'm about to take you and you can keep your eyes closed, but baby, don't be scared. Hold on, here we go. I'm about to take you. These arms are for your warmth and protection, girl. Lay your head on my chest, just chill before we start the session, girl. I'm gonna put my love in you, baby. Gonna give you all of me. Just submit to my love, baby. Bite your lip and grip the sheets. If you let me take control, baby, I got you, I swear. More passion than you've ever known. I'm about to baby, you can keep your eyes closed, but baby, don't be scared. Hold on, here we go. I'm about to take you there, baby. Ooh, just let go. Go on and let yourself give it up. Your body, worship our mind, is what this night holds for us. And if we happen to fall in love, I'm not opposed. Grown enough to handle the real, baby. Let's not sweat it right now. All I want you to do is focus on how it feels, baby. Let me take control. Baby, I got you, I swear. More passion than you've ever known. I'm about to take you high. Certain you can keep your eyes closed, but don't you be afraid, baby. Oh, I'm about to take you there. Let me take control. I got you, I swear. More passion than you've ever known.
That was Neo, Take You There. Now this next song coming up from a Motown group that its longevity was cut short due to the death of their lead singer due to HIV in the early 90s. So little music trivia right there, Motown group. And it's basically the first part of a song. The next song is called Intro. Come Inside. With their intro. In intro. Intro. And see, this song is so dope. So by me having been an entertainer in college, traveling and dating at the same time, you know how it feels to get off that road. You're ready to lose control. So, especially been gone about 4 or 5 days, traveling across America, 4 or 5 different states. You go into your little honey dip. You go into your honey dip.
Yes, who is it?
Hey, what's up?
Is that you, Jeff?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, hi, baby. When'd you get back?
Got back just now.
I missed you.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, won't you come up and let me show you how much?
Mm-hmm. You know the flavor.
Ow.
Buzz me up, baby.
If you
Let me come inside. I'll keep you satisfied tonight. Baby, tonight. If you want me, if you need me, turn down all the lights. I'll make you feel alright tonight. Come on, come inside. I'm thinking about you. The last time we made love, and I fantasize. So many things that I dream of, I wanna do with you, baby. And tonight won't be the same. I wanna come inside. I like to hear you call my name. Slowly, I'll give it to you, baby. Slowly. If you promise me you'll let your mind run free, grab a hold and love me totally. I wanna step and slide, dip and dive, do everything to make it alright tonight. I'm gonna make love to you, baby. Let me come inside. I'll keep you satisfied tonight. Baby, tonight. If you want me, if you need me, turn down all the lights. I'll make you feel alright tonight. Baby, just let me baby, just imagine I can do anything you please. I'll
I'll soothe your soul with ease. Just a kiss, I'll taste your sweet, sweet lips. All of the passion I have inside of me, I know you won't forget, oh baby. Only I'll give it to you, darling. Only if you promise me you'll let your mind run free. Grab a hold and love me totally. Come on, hey. Oh, do everything to make it all right tonight. I want to make love to you. Oh, baby. Oh, let me come on inside. I'll keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. If you want me, if you want me, if you need me, turn down all the
All right, then, and caught up to me. So I got one more before they shut me down. So this next one, Lord have mercy. If only I had the time to tell you about the crimes committed to this song back in college. Shout out to Usher. Shout out to Usher. Shout out to Usher. That's what it's made for.
Oh, yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen up, I got a story to tell. Check it out now. And I know you can identify with this one. Yeah. I can. Check it out. Figured I hit it, quit it just one night. Got so good to me, double back twice. I must have been out of my mind. Knowing I don't wanna, I'm about to nut up. Guess it's too late to turn back now. Can't apologize, cause that ain't my style. Shorty raining wet up in my ear, talking about I got what you came for.
This you got your name on it.
Go on and hit it. That's what it's made for. We got protection. That's what it's made for. Boo, are you tripping now? You know I got it. That's what it's made for. So I can do you like this, baby. So I can freak you like this, baby. Know you ain't felt it like this, baby. Girl, I forgot it, but we gon' still get down like this. Game rules, no cap, no cut. But even Superman couldn't turn your love down. I slipped up, slipped in. Hey man, what the hell you doing? Raw dog is a never. I know better. Heard a whisper, don't worry, I'm safe. Didn't matter cause it's already too late. I was lost in the sauce, dead wrong, and I ain't stopping now. Parlaying in the bush again, didn't think about what I was putting in it. Go on and hit it. That's what it's made for. She said, yes. That's what it's made for. Who are you tripping?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm gonna be on some comedy thing tomorrow night on live. So check it out. I don't know what, like you said, about 6:30ish, maybe. So I forgot to say that during the record podcast. So if you're still here, your boy gonna be live with some other comedians. We're gonna be doing some political stuff tomorrow. So check us out.
So I can do you like this, baby. So I can freak you like this, baby. We felt it like this, baby. Girl, I forgot it, but we gon' still get down.
You ain't got to go. No.
Wait, the song's coming up.
Just get it up one more time. Let me touch it.
You let that too sometimes.
Baby, look. Come on.
So many cries. This song came out of ski. Boy. Yeah, so again, thank you all for tuned in tonight for the Love Session podcast. I really do appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, sending things, blessing me with equipment, trying to make this thing bigger and better because you see something in it. So I really appreciate it. And I thank you for seeing the value within me and what I'm trying to do. The Love Session podcast on Wednesday evening, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube, and eventually I will get to other platforms. I just have to play music sometimes. I don't have the rights yet, so you know how that can go. But again, thank you so much for tuning in to the Love Session podcast. God bless and good night.